reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. It's Lopez. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass caught, second down. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive. They face third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a third straight play.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass. It's Lopez. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The sure hands. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Thurman. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
He hands it off from the gun. As the 1st down is still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Green. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position. The drop. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air, it's Lopez. Caught near the sticks, it's Wilson. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Hand it off for a draw. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Tucker, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, it's Gauze. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. And he will score. Touchdown, UNC. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Graham.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
High completion makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking for a gap, it's Peoples. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a good game.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. For a touchdown. The sure hands. It's Robinson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hot over the middle. It's Gauze. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. To the air, it's Lopez. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First and goal, handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You've got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. North Carolina. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today. Who's in the clear? Now the 40, the 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's Johnson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Puts the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Tries a quick throw. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they jump on top here in the second half. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of this drive now from the 35. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Now play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Scars. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Gons. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, first and 10. On the ground, it's Gons. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. It's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Toss play to the outside. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield. No chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, UNC. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 24.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Thurman. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle, it's Thurman. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Lets it go quickly. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Makes it to the 16, that's good coverage there. in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to pass. It's Lopez. Over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Graham.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
That completion makes it second and short. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the back. In the clear at the 25. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, the fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he stops short. The defense makes a play, and now in the fourth quarter, still a one-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. A chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Back to throw. It's Lopez. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Across the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's gone. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just something to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Porter. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go. Can he get it there from ultra long range to take the lead in the final seconds? Oh, it's no good. This CFP journey ends with that missed kick. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.